My Wii U GamePad won't work.
When the gamepad won't turn on, Nintendo's first suggestion is to charge it.
I did charge it.
Plug it into the charger and actually wait long enough for it to charge to the third or more of the power level so that it can actually boot and run.
Why else might it not come on or stay on?
If you were talking about the Wii U, it might be a bad wall outlet, a charger plugged into a power strip that's turned off, a broken AC adapter.
A Wii U GamePad plugged into a charger that isn't really charging it could explain why it doesn't work.
Another possibility is that it is overheating.
This isn't because I put it on the car dashboard or on top of a hot laptop.
If there is a problem with the battery, it won't work.
I can try swapping out the battery.
I was thinking that there might be an issue with the battery causing it to overheat.
That is a reason to replace the battery.
Or have any other electronics short fixed. For example, it could be a damaged motherboard.
That absolutely requires sending it in for repair.
Before you do that, open it up and see if the battery looks puffy.
It is a small metal flat piece. How on earth can it look puffy?
They had advice on TVs dying because the capacitors were blowing out. A swollen or puffy battery is similarly bad.
And hopefully it didn't damage anything else when it blew.
Another reason why it won't work is because the screen is cracked.
If the crack is minor, you can try to fill it in, but you should clean the screen before assuming that it is cracked. However, a damaged screen won't cause buttons to stop working.
That depends on whether or not what damaged the screen damaged internal components, too.
It isn't anything that obvious.
If the touch screen and buttons don't work, then I suggest rebooting it. Or just turning it off, charging it and then seeing if it works.
That's just a really long reboot, with a charging in the middle.
Call it tech support multitasking, like taking the battery out to make sure it looks okay, and putting the thing back in and turning on the gamepad to see if it works, combining a hard reboot with inspection.
I'll just have to find the Phillips Zero screwdriver.
If it locks up after switching out games, then try hitting the Wii icon and then any direction on the D-pad. If that fails, then reboot and hope it works.
Or switch to a different game to see if it is all games or just that one.
While it is rare for a game to be so glitchy it stalls the operating system, you can try updating the game and the gamepad software and rebooting.
Update and reboot is standard tech support for Microsoft, which is why I bought Nintendo instead.
And if all this fails, send it in for service knowing you've done half of what they try first.